Hey, y'all, hey. So to answer your question, what do I do with the flower once I pollinate it, or once I pollinate the female flower? I essentially either throw the male flower on the ground and or I will leave him inside of the female. I know, crazy, right? Just to guarantee that the pollination works. So on this one, as you see, the male flower is still intact and the female flower closed up on him. So that is usually what I do. Does not always happen all the time. So this one, I did the same thing. That's why you see the stem hanging out. But I believe, nope, I did it on that one also. I'm trying to show you which one that I did not leave the male flower on. Give me 1 second. All right, this one here. So the male flower did not stay attached to the female flower. However, it's your personal preference, whether you want to leave the male flower sitting on top, which kind of guarantees the pollination process, or you could just throw it on the ground, or you can save it to try to save it rather to use for another watermelon plant that needs to be pollinated. So I'll show you really quick what I do with the male flower once it's done. So here's a male flower here. So see, there's no fruit. So we go ahead and pull him off. And then we are going to take all the flower petals off of him. So as such, take as many off as you can. And then we'll come out here and find us a female flower like that has the fruit on it. Again, we will take him and make them have adult time. This is a process that I use to ensure that pollination happens. To take your time and don't rush this process because you don't want to make this fall off or this fall off, because then you kind of did it for nothing, because then you'll never get any plants from it if you rush the process. So boom, I've hand pollinated that one, and then I'll come over here and hand pollinate another one, because as you can see, there's tons of pollen on here, so you can use this for multiple plants. So the one I pollinated is down there, and then we're going to pollinate this one. So same process. Sorry y'all, hand pollinate this one with the same male flower. It doesn't have to be multiple because there's more than enough pollen on here. So same thing. This is literally what I do. I just come out, male flower, and just pollinate as many as I can. You can even do a cross pollination if you want, but you will not see the result of that cross pollination until the seeds. You won't see them on this plant, but you'll see it on the next generation. So essentially, let's see if it works. You can leave him sitting atop. Nope, it doesn't work. Okay, let me see if I can try it on the other one. Let's see if we can get him to stay. So boom. So you can leave it just like that, and the female flower will literally close on top of him. So that is your choice, whether you want to do this, leave it there. Sometimes the wind will knock it off, or animal or bird or whatever will knock it off. But essentially, if it does not, the flower in itself will close up on that male flower, and boom, you definitely have guaranteed pollination. And as always, y'all, happy gardening.